Okay, we have covered the first two requirements for eHealth incentive. The first one, integrating healthcare identifiers into electronic practice records like HPIO, HPII, and IHI. Second one, secure messaging capability like Argus or HealthLink. And now we are on to the third requirement, data records and clinical coding. The best thing is this existed in Medtech 32 for many years as classification, and it was easy for us to upgrade into the Medtech evolution. Now, ICPC2 Plus subscription with the Family Medicine Research Center of the University of Sydney is required, and that's the only place you can get the ICPC2 Plus organized with the clinical coding. And that has got the database of all the classifications or the diseases where you could put the label particular day's visit for the patient. And this is the website I'll take you to shortly. We'll be covering the topics as how and where to obtain the ICPC2 Plus, which is this website I'll take you. Medtech demonstration using existing ICPC2 codes and adding a new one if you like to. So let's go to the website. The University of Sydney, and there's a Family Medicine Research Center part of that. And there's an overview for ICPC2 Plus. And there are different options if you are the end user or the developer. So in this case, we are the end user, like for the clinical practice. And that gives you all the options, say about the guide as how you can do that, or licensing and cost. And I'll take you to the licensing cost as well, just to show you there are different charges for this subscription from 2 to 4 users to 21 plus users. So once we have that subscription organized, we can enter that into the Medtech evolution or configure that. And I'll show you that demonstration as how we can use those classifications using the ICPC2 Plus. Okay, so we got a patient on the pallet here. To be able to do that, I'll open up the module, which is in the middle here, and then go into the clinical part. And then we got an option of new classification, and there's a shortcut key F11. So if I type in any word like for vomit and tab, so this will give me all the options for the related word, which is vomit or emesis, hematemesis, and then I can pick up the classification I want to. So if I say vomiting and say OK, so test. Okay, so there's already a visit recorded today. So in this case, we would want to have a new start, just to show you from the beginning. So now I want to have a new start. Yep. And that opens up the consultation window from the history to observations or any treatment plan you want to have that. And at the bottom, you can see the classification we have picked up from the ICPC2 Plus codes. So this is the one we have got it. And I'll close that just to show you another classification if the practitioner wants to use one of their own and they want to create one and they don't want to use any existing ones from the database. For that, we need to go to the setup part. In the setup, we've got clinical option, and then further down, there's an ICPC option. So here we can enter a new keyword or the term which we want to use for any particular disease or symptoms. So for example, if I put down word as vomit 5 to say, and the term I want that to be shown as vomit 5, say add and OK. So what we're doing is we're entering a new keyword into the ICPC2 database. So I go back to the module and then clinical to the new classification, or again F11 as a shortcut key. And now I want to use vomit again and see what comes up. So if I scroll down, there should be a new classification or code sitting there for me to use. So vomit 5, if I say OK,